Live from Hickory. It's country-ish. Hit it, Alan.
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was y'all's underdog, dressed in beer overalls, living next to the woods. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, 'cause he's in Hickory.
That's right. I'm from Hickory, and I'm happy about it. Hope you're happy wherever you're from. What up, bumpkins? You're about to watch and or listen to episode 61 of Country-ish, and we have a stupendous show for you today. It's jam-packed. Donnie Baker is going to be zooming in a little later. One of the funniest guys out there. You're going to want to stick around for that. We've got more Screen Actors Guild residual checks. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to play that game in about 15 to 20 minutes or so. We're going to open the phone lines, and the first 5 callers, we're going to get you in the phone bank, and someone's winning. I've decided from now on, every episode, no matter who, if you get it exactly right or not, the closest person to the amount is going to win the check. So there's a guaranteed winner every show. We also have small town news story. Also, Goodwill Hunting. So stick around. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We got 2 interns back here taking your comments. And so we want to hear from you. And every now and then, from time to time, we'll go to one of these guys and we'll see what you're up to. Ask me a question. We got a lot going on. So right here to the right, the guy with the AC/DC shirt, that is Isaiah the intern, and he's checking the Facebook comments. And right next to him, to the left, the guy who looks kind of like me. He's got my face, a little exaggerated, but it's Elliot the intern. He's checking the YouTube comments. So leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Lot going on, so let's just get right to it. Let me introduce you to the man sitting to my right. Very handsome fella. Very pensive today. Very smart. Very, like a gentleman's quarterly look. Intellectual. That silky smooth voice that you hear, kind of famous. Well, his brother was famous. Maybe you've heard of John Stamos. I got his little brother in here, Marcus Stamos. How are you?
I'm good. How you?
I'm great. I'm loving the glasses.
Thank you. Yeah.
They look good on you.
Thanks.
I mean, you were already good looking.
I don't even know what they are. What are they?
Then you had to step it up.
What's the name of them?
Let's see here. You want me to see the brand?
Yeah, what's the brand?
That's Ray-Ban.
Oh, yeah, Ray-Ban.
You can't read it because it's on the glasses.
It's on the glasses. I can't see it.
You would need another pair of glasses to read your glasses.
Yeah, so getting up in age, can't see anything up close.
Let me see this. Yeah. I've not seen you with glasses on before, so I'm curious as to how bad your eyesight is, because I went to the eye doctor, and I see okay, but every now and then if I pick up one of my residual checks,
you got to hold it out.
I'm going like that, so I want to see how bad yours is. And this ain't prescription.
You can't tell a difference?
You're just wearing this to look good, aren't you?
No.
You want to look smart.
Those came from the eye doctor.
Yeah, well, the demos. There's no lens in here. Like there might as well be nothing in here.
So you can't tell a difference when you take them down and you take them up. So when you read something, you can't tell a difference. All right.
I mean, it's minuscule. Why even have them?
That's true.
Is it that bad? How much you spend on these?
Too much, I guess. Apparently, I didn't need them.
I mean, I did that in community college. I don't want you to feel bad. There was a time where I thought I'd look smarter if I had the glasses, and I thought maybe it's a mind trick on my professor or teacher if they see it.
Totally not what I was after. So when I take these and put them on and I take them off, your check is blurry. When I put them on, not blurry. So,
but it's
probably.
But if you did like this instead of doing if you went like this, it'd probably be fine.
Probably same. I could just got a.
So let me show you the difference. Right here, $0, $300.
Yeah.
I mean, how much were your glasses?
$300.
Yeah.
So I could have just went to CVS.
Saved $300. Went like this. You know what I mean?
I could have got a pair for $8 at CVS probably.
Quite possible. What do you think, folks? Are those real glasses? Is Marcus Stamos just trying to look
It's a vanity thing, I guess, huh?
It's a vanity thing. I think it's okay, dude.
Well,
look, that's what I'm saying. You don't need it to look good. But you're going for the smart look.
Whatever I got to do.
It's good. You're very country. Well, I don't know what this look is because you got a little bit of Run DMC going, and you got a little bit of. Well, the one guy from Run DMC did have glasses, so maybe that's the look you're going for. I forgot which one. Was it Run or was it DMC?
Enough about me. What is your shirt? Let's talk about your redneck shirt you're wearing.
You don't like my shirt?
I like your shirt, but what is it? What's it all about?
Dude, I got this shirt. God, I got this in Los Angeles probably about 15 years ago. I've had this shirt forever. And I got it at an Urban Outfitters. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
It's like a hipster type store. It's where you go to buy T-shirts that are ironic.
Yeah. They have the big eagle on the front. The what's it called? The gear everybody likes to wear.
American Apparel.
Yeah, one of those.
Well, Urban Outfitters. Yeah. Well, they're trying to be very hipstery, right? And so I don't think I was there. Like, it wasn't meant for me. You know what I mean? Like, this is supposed to be an ironic shirt for someone who is not a redneck.
Yeah.
And I thought, like, well, that's kind of me. I'm kind of not, but I kind of am thus country-ish. But when I wear it, I think it's just confusing. I think it's like, oh, he's straight up redneck.
Yeah, but he's really.
But I've had it forever, so thought I'd bring it back.
I like
out.
it.
It's got a baseball tee with the
3/4 cut sleeves.
3/4 cut. Thank you.
Yeah, nice.
And it's a little bit chilly out, so I thought this would be a good shirt. Are you cold today?
No.
Are you okay? Are you liking the new setup? You're closer to me.
Yeah, it's a little different than last week. Last week you had some stuff hanging up behind you, so I see we've got rid of that.
Yeah, we're trying to make it look good.
I like it.
New segment I want to do on the show, right? Because I want people to know we got new episodes coming out every week, every Friday. We're not just a YouTube, Facebook show. We're a podcast that you can listen to anywhere you get your podcasts. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Google, whatever it is, we're on it. And you can support the show if you go to countryish.com. And we're also listener supported. So if you want to be a supporter of the show and get certain perks along the way, go to countryish.com. Click on the Patreon page, and you can become a supporter. And there's lots of perks, hats, T-shirts, masks, all kinds of stuff. Now, if you have $0 and you still want to help, that's fine too. You can easily go to Apple Podcast or iTunes, I forgot what they're calling it, and leave us a nice review and 5 stars. And we'll give you a shout out. We'll read your review. And we have 2 new iTunes reviews. And I think I would like my intern Isaiah with his lovely Virginia accent to read the new reviews. Isaiah?
So, Haggis Muncher Flips.
Oh, God. Wait a second.
They can't lose these names, man.
What did you... Haggis what?
Haggis Muncher Flips.
Muncher?
Uh-huh.
Are you saying Muncher?
Yeah, Muncher.
Okay. Yeah,
Not Munster, Muncher.
I didn't understand that.
Mantra?
Did you hear
I hear mantra.
Muncher in the beginning of that?
I hear mantra.
Mantra, like it was like a yoga thing, like a meditation. Now go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So, he gave us 5 stars, and he said, best laugh ever.
Oh.
Love this show, great fun, and a good release from all the BS going on all the time. Enjoying from Scotland.
Scotland. Oh. Now I'm gonna
Where's that at?
It is north. Nope. It is. It's in Europe.
It's Europe. Europe's pretty big, isn't it?
Huge. That's why I just went with that.
Europe.
Yeah, I think it's north of Ireland. It's not Ireland, I'll tell you that. They don't like to be confused for Ireland.
It's a long way from here.
It ain't here, and I'm glad you're listening, Haggis Muncher. Do you know what haggis is?
I know it's a Scottish dish. I think it's like... No, it's not blood sausage.
Well, I'm not sure. That's why I was asking. No, I think it's some sort of dish where there's some sort of meat stuffed in the intestines of a cow or a pig or something like that.
Sounds great.
Yeah, kind of like a chitlins with stuff in it. But I was actually asking Stamos, but thanks for jumping in,
Thank you
Isaiah.
for saving me.
Yeah, because
Isaiah.
I knew that he wouldn't
No idea,
know.
man.
Even with his brand new smart glasses.
Brand new smart.
You don't know what
Get
the
those
heck
smart
this is.
glasses, boy.
It's okay. Now, is there another review?
Yeah. Greasy Gorley
Okay.
gave us 5 stars. And he said, this is like a backwoods podcast talking about how's your mama and them.
Very good.
So it reminds me of my hometown and everyone in it. Keep up the good work.
We will. And thank you for your reviews. Both of you.
5
Scottish
stars.
and everywhere else.
We've never got anything but 5 stars. I
well,
don't know if you noticed.
I
that.
will-
I don't remember a 4.
There's
We
some...
got 1 4-star.
Right,
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
We'll take
But that's
one.
okay.
Yeah, every now and then.
My whole life I've been a C student. And the fact that we've gotten all A's except for 1 B, that's fantastic. That's the Alpha Beta Club, dude.
You went to state on a C average.
I didn't transfer exactly in. I had to sneak in the back door. You don't know those stories?
I don't remember. You had to go to community college for a little bit.
Yeah, but even that, I didn't transfer straight over from community college. I had to go to take this lifelong program.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it was such a hassle for you.
It was, So, NC State had a program where anybody could get into school. If you take 2 classes and a PE, and if you do good, you might get to get in.
Wow.
And we did that for 2 semesters, and I finally got in, barely.
I may have even got in.
You could, yeah, I think you could have if you'd applied yourself and wore them glasses.
3rd grade got me, remember?
That's what, yeah, because you did the number 3 pencil.
California Achievement Test, man. Wrong color pencil.
What is it called?
California Achievement Test.
Yeah.
Now it's end of grade. It's
I just hear
EOGs now.
you say California Achievement. I don't hear
California
the achievement. Yeah. Achievement's better than achievement.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that. But what I meant was we have a new segment I want to do on the show to let you know these are brand new shows every week. And so we're going to start doing a thing called Best Trends. Because we're like best friends, and we also like to be in the know of what's going on. What are you guys talking about? What's hashtag trending out there?
What's out there?
What's out there? And
going on?
We'll weigh in on it. You know, we'll give you our opinion. And I looked up one that was trending on the Twitter sphere. And check this out, dude. First time in 37 years, Budweiser is not going to have a commercial in the Super Bowl. Isn't that crazy? No Clydesdales, no Budweiser frogs, none of it. It's gone.
They're always in the Super Bowl commercials. That's always the one. They always have a good commercial.
First time in 37 years. How do you feel about that at home? Leave us a comment on Facebook or YouTube. We want to know your thoughts. Now, why do you think it is?
I have no idea. The Clydesdales, maybe they died. Oh, think about that.
I didn't think about
Maybe they
that.
haven't got a new set trained up yet to take their place. Maybe they all died out from the COVID. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. All of the Clydesdales
They're dead.
could have been infected with COVID, and they could have all been wiped out. Thus, no commercials. Because they weren't breeding new ones in time.
They weren't thinking ahead.
They weren't thinking of. That's right.
No Clydesdales, no commercial.
Look, I'm not going to argue with that theory. Had I not already looked ahead and read why.
Okay, well, I would like to know why.
Isaiah, Elliott, do you have a theory as to why we're not going to see a Budweiser commercial this year in the Super Bowl?
I'd say it's your fault.
Oh, that's
whoa,
interesting.
hey, ho, yeah. Wait a second. You're wearing my mask. You're working on my podcast for $0, and you're going to sit here and blame me for this? Well, let's hear it.
I stand behind my statement.
Explain.
Recently, you released a clip of yourself in concert where you explain why Budweiser is the easiest beer to order when you're drunk,
This is true.
and therefore they don't need to advertise.
Oh, you're saying that my comedy has sold so much Budweiser because I've talked about it, it's been trending, that they don't need that revenue from the Super Bowl ads. Is that what you're saying?
Only an idiot would see it any other way.
Golly.
Well, maybe you're onto something there, but that's not why, guys. Apparently, what they've decided to do, and by the way, they're going to have ads leading up to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not going to just. It's a publicity thing. I mean, they got us talking about it. It's trending right now. That's pretty. That's advertising right there.
That'll sell beer.
So what they're doing is instead of running an ad in the Super Bowl, they'll have ads running up to the Super Bowl, but they're not on the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're going to use the money that they were spending to raise awareness for the COVID vaccine. So they're hoping that people will be like, where's the Budweiser commercial?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I got to get a COVID shot. You see how that immediately you go from that to that?
Yeah. So they're going to put the money that they would have spent on the commercial toward COVID. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, vaccine awareness. Yeah, the COVID doesn't need awareness. It's out there.
Yeah.
We've been talking about
vaccine.
that. It's the vaccine they're trying to raise awareness of.
Okay.
So interesting. I can't wait to see what they do. And I think other companies are also doing stuff where they're not going to be in this. I think they're just trying to save money.
Yeah, times are hard.
Times are tough, even for Budweiser. Maybe not old Milwaukee, but Budweiser definitely.
These times do make you drink more. So
They
I
do.
think they're
Alcohol
fine.
will never take a dip.
No.
You want it when you're happy. You want it when you're sad.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Just about every night, yeah.
Here's cheers, buddy. Here's to us.
Yep.
Thank you for watching. I want to know what you think. Also, Super Bowl's coming up. Who you got? I want to know. Do you want the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win or the Kansas City Chiefs? Who do you got in the bowl and why? Stainless.
Tampa Bay.
Wait, that's who you want to win,
who I
or
want
that's
to
who you're
win,
predicting
yeah.
to win?
I'm a Brady fan. So
I like this.
like to see him,
Why?
Belichick probably doesn't want him to win
No.
because he left.
Right. So you're almost rooting for a Brady victory so that Belichick will suffer.
Yeah.
I see.
It's all about Belichick suffering.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm rooting for Brady too. Like, I'm going to be in Naples, Florida. Oh, by the way, look at my tour dates sometime on JonReep.com. Gigs that are coming up: Omaha, Nebraska, 28th through the 30th. That's this month. Funny Bone Comedy Club, Omaha, Nebraska, 28, 29, and 30. After that, Naples, Florida, February 4, 5, and 6 at Off the Hook Comedy Club. After that, Columbus, Ohio, February 12 through 14, and the rest of the tour dates are at johnreep.com. But my point is this: I will be in Naples, which is only 2.5 hours from Tampa.
Yeah. So
During the Super Bowl.
I think they were letting 22,000 people in the Super 23,000.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can be one of those 23,000 and wind up with a ticket. So if anybody wants to,
I've been to a Super Bowl in Tampa Bay before with my
anybody
little
out there
brother.
that's got a ticket,
So, yeah, look me up if you want me to hang out with you in the Super Bowl.
you'll sure do it.
Yeah,
once.
just be a Patreon supporter and give me a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm rooting for Brady as well because he's the oldest one, right? I root for guys in my age range. And the fact that Tom Brady's played this long and has managed to win, even though he's not athletically gifted, he makes good decisions.
Yep.
And I like the fact that there are a lot of these people, when Cam Newton, who I've never been a 100% fan of, when Cam Newton left the Panthers and went to the Patriots, a lot of people are like, "Oh, real smart. Look now, look what you did. You didn't pay Cam, and he's going to win a Super Bowl." I knew he wouldn't.
Yep.
They didn't even make the damn playoffs.
Nope. Only
So
won a
I
handful
like
of
that.
games.
And now the only way to seal that point is for Brady to go ahead and win the Super Bowl.
So it's all about Cam Newton.
Yes.
I'm
So I'm rooting against Cam Newton fans,
Yep.
and you're rooting against Bill Belichick,
Belichick.
yet we're on the same page.
Pretty much. Yep.
I love that. All right. So we've read reviews. Now, Alan, I don't know if we've had time to put the phone number up. I don't even know if we need to. Do we have people? We have 5 already. Well, that's good. Too late. And this is how we're playing the game. No, I told you at the beginning of the show, so we're good. Marcus Stamos, I've done some acting in my day. I don't know if you're aware of this.
I do
I'm
know.
not just your friend. I'm also a comedian and an actor. I've done films. I've done commercials. I've done sitcoms. I've done some adult films I'm not proud of. And they have to pay you when they air them.
Yep.
And they're called residual checks. I get them in the mail all the time. I've got 5 of them sitting right here. I'm going to open one of these checks. And by the way, if you're playing this at home, I want you to read my face. I'm going to look down the pipe of this camera each time someone gives me a guess. And my face, my poker face, will give you a clue as to was it a good guess or not. Anyway, I'm going to open this check. I'm going to tell you what it's for, like what movie, what TV show. and how they're airing it. You make a guess. Closest person wins the game.
And watch your face.
And watch my face.
It's
and
important.
I will mail this check to you. I will mail it to you the way that it is. I'm going to take a Sharpie and, get rid of my social security number and stuff because, I don't trust you. But I will send you this check. I will sign it over to you, and it's going to be yours. Now, I want you to pick one because I don't know what it is. You just pick one at random.
Got it.
And I'll open the check. And you know what this game is? It's a game that we like to call How Much Is That Screen Actors Guild Residual Check? That was good.
Good. You got red-faced. Man,
I know, right?
your blood pressure is
I can
up.
feel it.
Dizzy.
I'm surprised you saw my face with them readers on. All right. Here's the check. I'm opening it now. And I'm going to hide it behind my computer screen so you can't see the amount. Oh, my God.
What's the matter? Is this not one you want to give away? Let's open another one. What's the matter?
This sucks for
This
me.
is the
this
first-
sucks for me
this is
big time.
Well, this is the first time this has ever
This
happened.
is the first time that I've decided that someone's going to win no matter what.
Okay.
What an idiot.
Okay. Well,
This
I
is-
think we talked about this before the show.
Alan tried to warn me.
It was going to happen.
I did. I completely warned you on this.
And
Told
I
you this was
said
gonna
I'm
happen one
comfortable
day.
with it no matter what because I don't feel like there's a lot of big ones out there, and I just screwed up.
You did just say that.
You set a precedent, and now
Well,
God dang it!
all but that one. How's that?
No, I got to do it. I'm a man of my word.
Is it
Damn
that-
it!
is
This
that
is an
good?
expensive word. Now wait.
expensive game.
Now listen. I said the closest person is going to win the game. Okay.
Yeah.
That includes you, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I play
Because
every
you're
week.
guessing.
I always guess. I play every week. I want the money.
But he's the first guess. You read my face, it'll help your guess. And we're
Okay.
going to get him back on the phone. Maybe it's you. After the round of guesses, if you're the closest, we'll whittle it down to get it exactly right.
I play every
I'm
week.
rooting for you because
Everybody
I know
else.
that you might buy me a meal after this.
Sounds like I could buy you a couple meals with that.
You do a
Your
lot
poker
here.
face just showed.
This sucks.
That-
so bad.
Yeah.
This is
Sorry.
horrible. I'm never going to do this again, I don't think.
And I love how I happen to pick that one. These other ones are probably not.
And I never saw this coming.
Lucrative.
Not from this.
Yeah.
Okay. This is for. I don't know how this amount's possible. This might be a typo, but I'm not going to correct it. Yeah. That's the
Okay.
whole check. It's just, sometimes it's before taxes. This is the whole thing. This is for one episode of a show called One Mississippi. Tig Notaro, female comedian, had a show on Amazon Prime called One Mississippi. I was in, according to Elliot, 2 episodes. And this is just for one episode. And I think this is why this check surprised me, because this is for a foreign showing.
Oh.
It just says foreign showing with 3 different entries. But it's one check, one amount. Marcus Stamos, how much is this, Chris?
I'm gonna go with. I mean, because it's you act like you're pretty. You're sweating a little bit. Your neck is.
Well,
really
think of
red.
this. Think of this. This is why. The last couple of times we've won, right? I mean, we've played.
Played, yeah.
It's been, what?
$10.
Yeah. This is a lot more than that.
Okay.
Okay. So just know that. It's not something I would want to give away, but I have to because I said I would.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with.
I hope the internet just stops right now.
Good God, I'm sorry, man. I hope I guess it.
I'm losing no matter what.
$342.
Okay.
Gonna go
$342.
And $42.
Yeah. Even.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Isaiah.
You're locked in.
Yeah, I'm locked
Oh,
in.
yeah.
He's got it wrote down
Isaiah.
there.
Isaiah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, I love this. Thank you, Alan. That's so smart.
That was a good
We got
idea.
the guesses. He's going to type them up on the screen. Isaiah, how much do you
So-
think this guy's?
This might come back to bite me in the butt, but I'm thinking you're trying to
But-
swerve us.
Oh, you trying to?
Oh, you think
Yeah,
so?
I think you're trying to trick.
Why do you
everybody.
think that?
I just think you're putting on a good poker face, and
Man,
I don't.
I can't take this boy anywhere. I can't take him to blackjack. We'll lose everything. Go ahead. What's your guess?
$19.75.
Okay. Damn it. I'm rooting for someone in this studio. I'm rooting for y'all too.
It's not gonna hurt you. Don't worry about it.
Let me just tell you right out the gate, it's more than both of these guesses.
No way. Wow.
Can I guess?
Yes.
I
Give Alan.
I
a
feel
guess.
like
Yeah, Alan.
now, Elliot. I want you to guess, buddy,
Oh man.
because I feel like if anyone in this studio deserves to win, Elliot. He works really hard. He chases people down in parking lots to hand them my card. And I said, I need a knife in under 12 minutes, and he ran out in 6 minutes, came back with a pocket knife. Here it is.
He went
right
to Walmart
here.
and bought one, I think, in 5 minutes.
Yeah. So, Elliot, I'm rooting for you and everybody else at home playing. Elliot, how much is this guy's check?
$417.33.
417.33.
I
All
was
right.
writing it down.
417. What?
33.
Okay. All right. Well, let's open the phone lines and let's get the next 5 people on the phone and let's see what they think. You've been watching me at home, I think, hopefully, and this check is more. You already know it's more than $342. I got somebody on the phone, Jon Reep here. Who am I talking to?
Your friend Roseanne Henshaw.
Roseanne Henshaw. Roseanne Henshaw. All right, Roseanne, you've been watching, hopefully, at home.
Yes.
You've been studying my
Yeah.
face. And
Yep.
do you have any new?
I'm going to give you the mount. I'm going to give you a mount, and I do have a new sound effect for you.
Yeah, that's my
course she
girl.
does.
Of course, I need a new sound. What do you got from us, Roseanne?
On the sound effect or the amount?
The sound effect. Let's do that first. Will let me
Sound
forget
effect.
about this game for a minute.
Okay. My cat Mickey, when he gets kind of sick, he goes like this.
I am so wait.
Wait a minute.
This is your cat Nikki, and your
Mickey,
cat
yeah.
Mickey. When he or she gets sick, turns into a chicken. Your cat turns into a chicken.
Well, no, not really chicken, but he goes.
Oh,
That's his throwing up. His
Gotcha.
pooping.
could possibly be a hairball. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I like it. It confused me because I heard a chicken there for
I
a
definitely
second,
heard a
but I
chicken.
do like the effort. Now let's go with the guess. Roseanne
Yeah. Okay.
Henshaw.
I know. I saw you were sweating, and I know everybody looks really good too because I have some really good haircuts now.
Ooh, thank you.
$542.30.
$542.30. Okay.
Yep.
Everyone is making intelligent guesses, but I'm stressing.
More than
So
that.
know that. Okay?
I'm lost.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to say this without being braggadocious, but 542 don't scare me. Okay?
Really?
Oh.
Something more than that scares me. So
Okay.
just know that. Next caller.
Oh no.
Sorry, Roseanne. All right.
Okay.
Alan, let's get the next caller in the phone bank. I'm telling you, Mark, you're going to laugh
You're so sick.
your ass off.
don't look
at
like-
the
you don't
end
look
of
well.
this. I don't feel well. Who is on the phone with me right now? This is Jon Reep. Who am I talking to?
This is Samantha.
Samantha, how are you, dear?
I'm doing good.
Good. All right. Well, I know you've been watching. I know you've been paying attention. I'm glad to hear your voice again. Thank you for calling in, and thank you for all you do. She's sent us many gifts. If anyone in this phone call deserves to win, it is definitely Samantha Dawn Kingston. I've decided to stop rooting for anyone in this studio. I'm now rooting for Samantha. Samantha Dawn Kingston, how much is it?
I'm waiting to hear Alan's guess because nobody got back with him, but I'm going to go with 842.
842.
Wow.
That's a good guess. $842. Good guess, Samantha. Lock her in, and let's go to the next phone call. Damn it.
Are we getting close?
Look, I mean, either way, this is not good. Hello, this is Jon Reep. You're on the phone with me. Who am I talking to?
Oh, memories.
It here is Mitchell Russell from Albemarle, North Carolina.
Mitchell Russell from Albemarle, home of?
Kelly Pickler.
That's right.
I was watching
Kelly
last
Pickler.
week. Yeah, I was
You got
watching
that
last
right.
week.
And there's a guy from Big Brother that came from here.
Who?
There's a guy from Big Brother that came from here.
Oh,
A guy from Big Brothers?
Yeah. Big Brother. that
Oh,
does-
the TV show Big Brother. Oh, who was it?
Yeah, I don't know his name. My wife knows him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, screw that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, Kelly Pickler's way better. All right, Mitchell
yeah.
Russell.
from Balbabarl.
From
Okay,
Balbabarl.
What's your guess, dude?
I'm going 936 and 57 cents.
936.57. His face lit up,
That's a good
and
guess.
he cocked his head to the side,
That's a good guess.
and he
Mitchell.
smiled, and his face got more red.
Yeah.
Good guess, Mitchell.
I'm already screwed because I've made the deal.
They're not really going to want this check, man.
You
They'll
kidding
be
me?
like, no, don't worry about it.
Well, okay.
But I got to pay rent.
I'm gonna give you another
That's right,
fun
man.
fact at the end of this game. And it ain't my fault. This is just something that just someone that we know told us before the show about these checks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. Can't wait to hear that.
But I'm gonna mail it to whoever wins.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Alan. We got what? 2 or 3 more phone calls.
2 more.
Yep. Hold on.
Because you got 1, 2, 3 guesses up there, so we got 2 more phone calls. Because I said first 5, and that's 3 guesses on the board. All right, you got that other person in the. All right, you're on the show with Jon Reep. Who am I talking to?
Hello,
Yes. Who is this?
this is Justin Beard from Rome, Georgia.
Justin Beard from Rome, Georgia. Did you know that Georgia had a Rome,
Home of-
Stamos?
I did.
No, what did?
Actually, it's the home of Arn Anderson.
Oh, the
Arn
home of
Anderson.
Arn Anderson.
Yes.
And I mean, Isaiah's in there going nuts. He's holding up 4
Member
fingers.
of the Four Horsemen.
Member of the 4 Horsemen. For Arn
The
Anderson.
Four Horsemen.
Yeah. So, Justin, can you give me your best Isaiah impression? Tell me, member of the Four Horsemen, Four Horsemen, like Isaiah said it.
Oh, the Four Horsemen.
Yeah, you got to mute me. I hear me in the background. All right, Justin, hit mute on your computer and give me your best guess. I know you've been watching because I heard me in the background. What is your guess? How much is the Screen Actors Guild residual check?
I'm going to guess $565.69.
Okay.
565.
All right, Justin
69.
Beard. You're locked in at 565.69. All right, we got 1 more caller because I said 5, and there's 4 up there on the board. Let's go to the next phone call. Jon Reep here. Who am I talking to?
You are straight off the Roanoke River with Dorsey Nethery.
Dorsey!
Dorsey.
Now, Dorsey,
He's a
you've
winner.
won before.
What's
Have
happening?
you gotten your check yet? I've sent it to you in the mail.
Yes, sir, I did. I got it today.
Proof's
Okay.
in the pudding.
So this is proof that I mail these checks out. And can you tell everybody what it says on the back of the check?
On the back of the check, it said it was forwarded to Dorsey R. Nethery from Jon Reep.
Okay. So I looked up how to endorse the checks, how you sign them over, give
Yeah.
it to someone so they can cash it.
Yeah.
And that's what I have done.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Dorsey.
But I'm going to save it, John, because now I have your autograph.
Oh, there you go.
Even better.
I guarantee you if I
Let's
sent
save
you this
it.
one, you ain't going to save it.
Let's hope so.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, Dorsey. How much is the Screen Actors Guild check?
I'm going to say $951.
$951 even. All right, you are locked in.
I have never seen numbers so high on this show.
Well, it's because I said read my face, and those are clues.
I hope this was a big joke. Like, I hope you just...
I wish it was a joke.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry, man.
I know.
I just happened to pick that one.
Well, Alan, normally I would have an intern run in here, but I can look right at the screen and I can tell you who's the closest. So why don't we do this? In the room, in the studio, the closest guess was Elliot with $417.33. But that's not the amount of the check, and you don't win anything. Nothing. You get nothing! Now, good day! What movie is that from?
You got me.
I don't know.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Huh.
What's wrong with you people? I knew Alan knew that.
I knew.
Yeah. All right, so let's get the next closest person. And this guy, I mean, I've already made the deal. He's going to get the check. I did say guy. The closest person with a guess of $936.57 is Mitchell Russell from Albemarle, home of Kelly Pickler and the dude from the Four Horsemen.
So does...
Arn Anderson is from Rome.
I'm sorry. I confused the two.
He's so nervous.
Mitchell Russell, are you on the phone with me right now?
Yes, I am.
Congratulations. You're going to
Now,
get...
how was I close to Elliot?
No. I said in this room, Elliot was the closest.
Oh, okay.
But
I
on
see
the
what you're doing here.
the phone bank, you're the closest. Your guess was $936.57. It's a tad bit high. Come down a little bit with a second guess.
All right. Second guess will be 922.
I mean, well, this port's
35.
useless. He's already won the check. I should just say the amount and get on with it. Right?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to win that check. I'd like to pay
You've already won the check. You've already won the check.
All right.
Your face right now is priceless.
I did not see this coming. I mean,
Mitchell, we're used to giving away $10 to $12 checks, man. And you're welcome because I picked that one out of a stack of 5.
Yeah.
You're very welcome.
This
and
check,
I will never be invited back again.
For one episode of One
How
Mississippi.
did that happen?
In a foreign market is $902.30. Look at that. What does that say? Put your readers on.
$902.30. I don't know it.
This is where I sarcastically say, what are you going to do with all that cash? But there's lots you could do with $902.30. Mitchell, you've not won this game before, have you?
I have not.
All right.
This
So
is my
now
first time playing.
you have to go to countryish.com. You got to click on the contact section, and you got to send a message through the website telling us your name, the amount of the check, all that stuff, and your address.
Copy of your ID would be good.
Copy of your ID.
Yeah.
And something worth collateral.
Copy of a bill or something
that I
with your
could
name
use.
on
No,
it.
just go there, fill it out, and I'll send you the dang
you don't-
check. I'll sign it over to you.
If you don't fulfill all those
Hey,
obligations,
John.
You need all those things to happen.
John, would you like for me to make sure the website goes down tonight so it's not available?
Yeah, I think, can you mute him? I'm hearing some weird feedback. Sorry. Mitchell, congratulations. Now, this is something that we learned right before the game, right?
Yeah.
You have a friend who works in the banking industry.
Bank manager, yeah.
And you were telling me that this person said that you can't even sign over checks anymore, and I've already done it 3 times.
And they've cashed it.
No, if Dorsey said he's going to keep it.
Yeah.
Remember his check for $15.23 or whatever it was?
Yeah,
He's like, I got your autograph. I ain't cashing that.
It's worth that, yeah.
But this one's a big one. So, in a weird way, I'm rooting that you can't cash this. Because it means it just sits there, and maybe I'll get another one day.
Albemarle ain't got that much money in the bank anyway. Don't worry about it.
I'm rooting for you. Well, is he still on the phone?
He's still there. I haven't muted.
Yeah, go ahead and unmute him now, and let's talk to him.
Let's see. That was,
Sorry.
which one was he?
Congratulations, Mitchell Russell from Albemarle. What are you going to do with $902.30, Mitchell?
Well, the first thing I'd like to do is buy 2 country-ish hats, and one, would you sign for me?
Well, that's going to cost you $905. Yes, I don't have any hats here. I ran out of hats. I'm getting new hats mailed to us, so I can't say that I'll do that right away. You're going to get this check before you get the hats, but thank you for buying the hats. I appreciate it. So now that you've spent $40 of that $902, what are you going to do with the $800 and some you got left?
Rent.
Well, I'll say I've been unemployed since last March due to COVID, so I mean it's honestly a blessing.
This makes me feel better.
From you guys.
Okay. All right. Well,
I've been unemployed since COVID, so thank you.
Congratulations. You're welcome. And that is how you play. How much is that Screenactors original check?
Too much.
How much is that Screenactors give
check?
All right. We got a lot more show to do. Donnie Baker's going to zoom in. We got a hilarious small town news story, and we've got boxes that need to be unned. It's going to be a new edition of Goodwill Hunting. You want to stay tuned for that. But real quick, we've got to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more country-ish after this. Hey everybody, Jon Reep here, and I've got some big news for you, Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha, Nebraska. I'm coming your way. I'm going to be at the Funny Bone, January 28, 29, and 30. Get your tickets. Rafters shaking, biscuits will be baking. Click on something in here. Click on something. Hey everybody, Jon Reep here. Just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. We love it when you do that. Also, I want you to go cruising with me. That's right, not in a car, in a ship. That's right. It's the Reeps Peeps Comedy Cruise. Check it out. If you go to jonreep.com, click on the Reeps Peeps Cruise. All the information you need is right there. It's in 2021. You got plenty of time. November the 6th through the 11th. We're going to a private beach in Haiti. We're going to Nassau. I'm doing stand-up. We're doing a podcast, and we're doing karaoke. 5 nights. It's going to be a blast. Get on the boat with me, Jon Reep, and the Reeps Peeps Cruise. If you love this podcast and you love wearing shirts, well, we got something for you. If you go to countryishpodcast.com, click on merchandise, it'll take you to my store, and we have an awesome t-shirt for you. It's a Country-ish podcast t-shirt. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Also, it's got the website on there. It's a soft tee, very soft, feels good on your skin, and it helps us keep the lights on here at the studio. So check out countryishpodcast.com, click on merchandise, get yourself a t-shirt, and know that I love you. Oh my God. Hey, we're back! Thanks for hanging in there. I'm Jon Reep, and I'm $902 less than I was before the show started. But I'm happy for another person. So we've been going live. I'm hoping that you left some interesting comments on Facebook or YouTube. Before I even go to you, do you have one? If not, I'll just move on to the next segment. I'm looking over there. I see your head nodding up and down. Okay, Elliot, do you have any interesting comments from the YouTubes?
Yes, we do. But before we address that, haggis, you asked earlier, is a Scottish dish consisting of a sheep's or calf's entrails mixed with suet, oatmeal, and seasoning, boiled in a bag. Traditionally, one made from the animal's stomach.
Entrails.
Yeah.
Inside.
Did you say sewage?
Suet.
What is suet?
Suet, like they put in.
Now you got to Google suet.
Birdseed.
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 Yes, sir.
So haggis is birdseed, rice. Did I hear rice? No.
Oatmeal. And entrails.
Oh my God!
Boiled in a bag that's made from the animal's stomach.
That sounds horrible.
The bag is the animal's stomach.
Yeah, it's like the casing of it, like a sausage.
Yeah.
Who wants haggis for dinner tonight?
Well, the one guy loves haggis and he loves us, so I'm not going to judge. Thank you. Wait, was that a comment, or you just give me facts?
I was just giving you facts.
Oh,
I looked it
okay.
up when you asked.
All right.
As
Cool.
far as comments go, Adam Emerson said, "I know I'm country-ish. I'm watching this on my phone while King of the Hill is playing on the TV."
Oh, yeah. Very good. Love that show, King of the Hill. Thank you for that comment. What about you, Isaiah? Think about it, and then we'll come to you maybe after this interview. We got a great, hilarious comedian zooming in. This guy, maybe you've heard him on Bob and Tom. I absolutely love this guy, and I've been a fan for a long time, and I'm excited to have him on the show right now. Joining us, please welcome Donnie Baker. And joining us right now, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Donnie Baker. Can you see me?
I think so. I got some smudge. Here we go. Yeah, I see pretty good. Jon Reep, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, brother. Thank you for zooming in. Where are you zooming in from today?
I'm zooming in from Dunedin, Florida. It's hard to announce. Like my Aunt Putty can't announce it good. I have to tell her it's like you're done eating, but there's no hard T in it.
Dunedin, Florida.
I'm a big fan of yours, man. I swear to God. I've loved you for years. I followed you on, and when you cussed out Kenny Powers right to his face,
yeah,
we watch that every Thanksgiving. Hell, me and you might be related. I can't prove it because they canceled my membership to Ancestry.com, but I'd love to track our footprints in the sand.
Hey, I wouldn't doubt it. There's a good chance we're related. We have a lot in common. I'm wearing my hat backwards in honor of you. I'm a big fan of you as well. We've never met formally, but I did have the pleasure. I was on Bob and Tom, and you called in one time, and I like how you call me Jon Reeps with the S on it.
I didn't know that. I was none the wiser. I call Bob and Tom regular from break room at work because my boss has been a dick from the start. Imagine, John, I don't know where you work, days, but I work at a place, my boss, he hung a sign in the break room, said your smile's the most important part of your uniform. So I'm like, well, how's come we ain't got dental insurance yet, Randy? I swear to God, it makes no sense. I should have never worked there. I guess that's why they say hindsight's always 50-50. But I'll still get my time in because of severance, 401ks. Anything I can build up and take from company, it's going to be mine. If they try to sue me, good chance I'll get off scotch-free. And if you're watching this, Randy, you can expect a phone call from the offices of Peter Francis and Geraci, because this is on tape.
Is that your law firm that you've hired?
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I've got connections. Scotty Winkler, he tried to get hired on there, but he said through the interview process he felt good enough he'd make that phone call for me.
Well, that's good. Well, good. I guess has the COVID and the pandemic keep you from going to your day job, or what are you doing now? Are you still working?
Hell no. I date Angel Skinner. She's a one-woman super spreader event. I swear to God, I've been immune to this ever since I had head, foot, and mouth disease wearing Huggies, and I was 5 years old, 6 years old. I ain't never going to wear a mask. I ain't never going to get a vaccine. Oh, here in Florida, John, we're supposed to wear a mask to walk into a restaurant. But then as soon as we sit down, the virus can't get us. So if I ever meet Dr. Fauci, I'll say, we don't need a mask or a vaccine. Apparently all we need is fried pickles to beat this, dumbass. Sit down, order appetizers, and all of a sudden we're safe. You'll never see me wearing a mask looking like Josie Wales or Hannibal Lecter or one of Michael Jackson's kids. You see me going through Dillard's and you call me Blanket, you better prepare to meet your maker. I'll scissor kick your throat and break your carotid artery. So good luck making a tourniquet out of a 2-ply mask.
I hear you, buddy. Having a Pabst Blue Ribbon, I see. That's the blue ribbon champion of beers, right there.
Yeah, I'm doing Atkins. So trying to stay faithful to the cause.
I hear you.
TBRs, red, white, and brew. How could they ever miss that? You think of all the slogans that have been good through the years, like we call Angel Skinner's Little Caesars because she's always hot and ready. How did PBR miss red, white, and brew? See, these are some things I can't believe ain't been on Shark Tanks yet.
Are you big into sports? I know you like baseball a little bit.
I love baseball. I had a full ride scholarship at University of Phoenix, and then had Tommy John surgery on both knees.
Oh,
But now, I'll still play slow pitch. Until they stop scouting, I ain't gonna stop playing.
Well, good. I used to play church softball. I was never good at the fast pitch baseball, but church softball is pretty good at.
Yeah, I did church leagues too.
Yeah.
And that way, if you do get in a fight or cuss out the umpire, at least you're out there, you can ask for forgiveness. The good thing about it is, like I said, I could throw curveballs with both hands. Little league, I was the only one in Little League have chest hair by age of 12 years old. But my coach was a dick, pitched his son. I'm talking to you, Ralph Clay, and you can expect a phone call from the office of Peter Francis Geraci, because I could throw curveballs with both hands. You knew when I was drafted I was amphibious. Yet did I ever get on the mound as much? Unbutton my jersey almost down to my Billy Rubens and look like Burt Reynolds, and little kids would be afraid to step in the box because they didn't know if they was going to get Smokey or the Bandit right in their face. And yet I should be in the pros making $1 million like that one Puerto Rican from Brazil. Played with Jeters. I forget his name.
How do you like the NFL? Are you watching who you got in the Super Bowl?
Well, since I live in Tampa area, I'm pretty sure I got to root for Tom Brady. I never cared for Tom Brady's. He's either the greatest quarterback ever or he's on a payment plan with the devil. And he's got one easy one left, because he always looked like that sort of dick that would wear boat shoes for all occasions.
Right.
Like headbanged collective soul in a Prius. Sort of goes into a dive bar and gets a blue moon with extra oranges. But yet he comes out ahead, never gets a hangover, He'll end up winning. Either this may be the most proof ever it's all fixed. Who even knows?
Yeah.
40-year-old transfers from a team he got hired on, played on forever, and he gets laid off, gets hired on by a new team, doesn't even have a tryout. Oh, just bring all your buddies over, and
right.
Spoiler alert, it all works out, like some kind of Disney movie, like Simba's or something.
Right. I could talk to Donnie Baker all day long, but I'd also like to, I think there's another guy there named Ron Sexton. Is he in the room?
Yeah, let me get him. Who knows what he's even up to? Hang on a second.
Okay.
Let me see if he's around. There may be Hey, what's going on, Jon Reep?
Oh my God, dude! I swear to God, I didn't know it was a wig. I was.
Yeah, it's human. People say, "Is that really your hair?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's." There's Donnie.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this character?
Since about 2005, and I worked for the Bob and Tom show, and Tom Griswold really saved my life. I was on a sports show called Fox Sports Radio that had gotten canceled. And toward the end of that, seeing that it was done, all I really had was a bad Dr. Phil impression and was doing a character called Floyd the Trucker. And so it was about, April of that year that I wanted to call in on the show with a character that the listeners couldn't tell if it was a cast member or a real caller.
Okay.
And so I just kind of ambushed him one day with Donnie. And while I was on a hold, I wrote, the joke that saved the bit was, they were talking about pickup lines and I was on hold and I'm scribbling down on a Post-it note, how about a three-way, me, you, and some of this pork, and Bob was actually on his honeymoon at the time. So Tom nearly jinxed it. He said, I hope when Bob gets back, you can do that same thing.
Yeah.
And so when Bob got back, I was deathly afraid of it bombing. And man, it was struggling. I could feel the room kind of sniffing out the character again. And right before I bailed out and hung up, Tom goes, hey, Donnie, tell Bob those pickup lines he can't use since he's married now. And so
Right.
he kind of rescued the moment, and the rest is history. But it's always, Donnie's basically the guy the hood that I was always afraid of in high school. That that was, oh man, I don't want to get caught staring at him. He's wicked, evil, and
Yeah, it's weird. I love it because I haven't seen any other character like this.
Yeah.
And I think my interpretation is it seems like a cross between a heavy metal, rock and roll, weed smoking, loves the Jack Daniels and partying. Yeah. He wears the jam pants, which I love. But also loves sports. Like he was. See, a lot of the heavy metal headbanger dudes that I knew didn't like sports, but there's one that was good at both, but with a little bit of Southern sort of rednecky in them as well. It's a great combination of all three.
Oh, thank you so much. And I owe a lot to Tim Wilson. Tim was my comedy dad. He's my all-time favorite comedian. But it was really funny when I would be on the road with Tim. I was very well aware that he was not a fan of Larry the Cable. Fake ass Larry the Cable ass. and I don't think Tim had anything against Larry at all. You know, I think that maybe there was a smidge of bitterness or sour grapes there, but he loved Donnie, and I was like talking to him one day, and he basically defined in the best economy of words what I was doing, because I knew I had a character, but I wasn't quite sure where it was, you know, and it's still working on it. But I said, yeah, Tim, I was just very insecure about what I was doing, and he said, well, hell, Donnie Baker is basically the heckler that made it to the stage.
Yeah.
That's what Donnie Baker is, you know. And so the rest is history. So that helped me really kind of continue to define what I was doing and stay in my lane, so to speak. But it's been so much fun, man. There's nothing better than live comedy. I started off doing comedy just as myself, and was, you know, a light middle in one town of Indianapolis. And
where were you? Where'd you start? Was it at Crackers or?
It was at Crackers at Keystone location.
Okay.
I started doing open mics in the mid '90s. I think maybe 1996.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you. Which came first, the radio, the character, or stand up? Yeah. So you started stand up in the mid '90s.
Yeah.
And did you know right away that the characters was kind of your thing? Did you?
Yeah, I did impressions. I would take the stage and do the drill instructor from Full Metal Jacket just to open, just to get a lot of that energy out. You know. Yeah. Jesus H. Christ! My name is Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, your senior drill instructor. You will not laugh. You will not cry. And none of it made sense. I was just doing the exact verbiage from the movie, but
sure.
And I would start and stop and take time off. And then when I started doing Bob and Tom and started doing Donnie, it was Greg Hahn, ex-Marine, that cornered me that said, if you don't start doing that character on stage, he goes, I'm gonna whip your ass. And man, it was the best advice I ever got.
When did you? Okay, so how did you get from stand up? And I get the start and stop, and I did that too. I started stand up probably like 95, 96, and then would start and then stop again. But when did you? How did you get hooked up with calling into Bob and Tom? How did that even happen?
Yeah, so our show with Fox Sports Radio, it ended. I worked with a former cast member of Bob and Tom, Mark Patrick, that did countless character voices. And then I got more into the sports side. I had always been a sportscaster.
Okay.
Really trying to break that mold. And Bob and Tom had a period of time where in the little local window from 10 a.m. until 10:30, they would have local comedians come in just as guests. And I had just been happy to be working as an MC at Crackers, and came in, and I had to go outside of the building as a guest in that look to get back in as an employee where I wanted to be. So I always worked in the building with them, but I didn't work for them.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it opened their eyes and kind of broke that sports mold. And so then it was around 2005 that I got hired, the Tom.
In your stand-up, though, had you formed Donnie as a character? I mean, you were already kind of working on that, or did it come?
Really? No, not really. I went to a mall that was defeated called Washington Square Mall. So shortly after I started working for Bob and Tom, every day after the show, I would go to this mall where it was nothing but just hood rats. And I mean, the place was, you know, it's a bad mall when it's nothing but shoe stores, and it had a gym in it. I mean, it was pathetic. Gym and a church. I would just people watch. And I wanted that to kind of hone in on who are these people that think they have it made, but they're asking for money in line at Luca Pizza and you know, just exactly. You've seen them, the Donnies, you know.
Oh, 100%, man.
Yeah. So wearing attire that's grossly outdated and matching their Dale Jr. 8 hat with the 8 jersey from Jeff Blake from the Bengals and fly. And
is that where them striped jam pants came from?
Yeah, Zubaz, man, absolutely. So
oh, and you got the beeper. I love it.
Yeah, you know what? The beeper's so outdated. It's funny now. It shows people go, Donnie, I didn't know you were diabetic. What? It's a beeper, damn it.
And I'd love to work with you sometime, dude. We got to figure out how to do this.
We have to make that happen, even if it's nothing but nonstop dueling Tim Wilson impressions.
Well, hell, I can do that for at least 10 minutes. All you can do is open one eye and squint.
I'll take your 10 and raise you 15.
No, yours is spot on, dude. I wouldn't touch it. I'd like to see your Dr. Phil one of these days if you do a good Dr. Phil.
Have you read my books? Have you seen my tapes? I've got books on tapes and tapes about books. Hey, John, it ain't about you. Get it or you don't, okay?
That's good. That's great.
All right, take care.
Take it easy, man. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
All right, Donnie Baker, everybody.
Take another look and tell me that.
All right, thank you, Donnie Baker. Very funny guy. You love him too.
Love him.
I know you were excited when you heard he was going to be on the show.
Yeah.
Love that dude, and hopefully we can do something together one of these days.
You should. You guys will do something. Be good together.
Yeah. Well, we got 2 more segments left. We've got a small town news story, which is great, and we're going to do an unboxing Goodwill Hunting segment at the end. But first, we're going live on Facebook and YouTube, and I want to know what you're saying. So let's go to one of my interns, Isaiah. What are the people at home saying?
So your mom actually commented.
What'd you say to me?
Your mom commented.
Whoa.
Your mimosa.
What'd you say about my mama?
Oh, I thought you said your mama. Mama, my dear sweet mother, Mimosa, left a comment. What did my mom say? I'm sure
she says, Mom says to stop giving those stimulus checks away.
Now, is she trying to be funny, or does she think it's a stimulus check? Or
I don't know what she... It's hard to say if she meant to say stimulus check. Because that's a funny thing to do.
Residual is hard to spell.
Residual, it's not a common word that, the average citizen hears that often. You hear stimulus a lot.
She's going to want some
You
rent
don't hear
money.
residual that much. So maybe she just got the two confused.
She didn't know you was getting that much money. She's going to want some rent money.
Oh, I know. I owe her more than that. Sorry, Mom. I'll make it up to you, I swear.
Not this one.
I'll take you on a cruise. How's that? That's right. I'm doing a cruise. Did you know about this?
I did. I'm in for it.
You're going to be on the cruise.
It's November, second weekend of November.
November 6th through 11. It's the Reeps Peeps Comedy Cruise. That'll make me happy. Get on the boat with me. We're going to Nassau. We're going to a private beach in Haiti. We're doing comedy, karaoke. That was a picture from last year. Comedy, karaoke, and a meeting and greeting, and podcast. All the meeting and greeting you can handle. 5 nights on Royal Caribbean, Mariner of the Seas. It's going to be a blast. So, Mom, I'll make it up to you. I'll bring you on the boat. How's that? But she already knew she was coming, so that doesn't really... Let's do a news segment. This, dare I say, this might be the anchor of the show. It's one of them bits that people always like to tune in for because, like, what is this segment going to be this time? Because there's a lot going on in the news, Marcus. A lot of negative stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all about politics and pandemics.
What I like about these is I've never heard of any of these stories that you bring us.
Thank you.
Yep.
Well, I try to find the ones that happy-go-lucky that fall through the cracks. You know, the nooks and crannies of the world. And I like to find those stories, and I like to talk about them on the show. I really wish the Alan Jackson would go ahead and
stretch it out.
Thank you, the Alan Jackson. Tell us about it, Justin Clyde.
We're just small town dudes with small town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
All righty, check this headline out. Two fishermen rescue a naked fugitive they found sitting on a tree branch in an Australian crocodile habitat. In an Australian crocodile habitat. I feel like that's redundant. Couldn't you just say Australian? Oh, we're going to know it's a crocodile habitat. I mean, that's where Crocodile Dundee is from.
From the habitat.
In my brain, all of Australia is a crocodile habitat.
And they all look like Crocodile Dundee.
They all look like Crocodile
Dundee. And they
Dundee.
have the hats.
Yeah. So, I found this interesting. The suspect armed robber was found sitting on a tree branch out on the outskirts of Darwin, Australia. And he had been lost for 4 days. I love that also he was found on the outskirts. The name of the town was Darwin, Australia.
Darwin.
What do you know about Darwin, Marcus Stamos? How about Darwinism? Have you heard of this?
That's
How about with the glasses on, though? This is the educated, intellectual Stamos who would know what Darwinism is. And Isaiah's going nuts, and he's younger than you, and he hasn't graduated high school. Maybe he has, but he knows what it is.
He's fresh out. Go ahead, Isaiah.
No, I haven't graduated yet. I graduate in May.
Okay.
So I'm disappointed, Mark.
How about you, school Stamos?
Darwinism is the theory of only the fit survive. And not like
Survival
strong,
of the fittest.
but like health,
The theory of evolution.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, and that's funny to me that this dude who had been escaped for 4 days was found living in a tree branch, and we're supposed to have evolved past this. All right. Cam Faust said Wednesday he and fellow recreational fisher Kev Joyner heard Luke Voskrezinski, that's a hard name to pronounce, Voskrezinski. He's 40 years old. This guy was yelling for help on Sunday as they set crab traps from their dinghy in mangroves on the outskirts of the northern city of Darwin. What do you know about dinghies, Stamos?
That's a little boat.
Yes.
It's a small little boat.
Can I tell you, in full disclosure, as your friend, I didn't know what dinghy was.
Good.
So
It's the
don't feel
glasses.
bad.
You didn't have the glasses.
The glasses that knew what dinghy meant, I didn't know. I had to look up dinghy. Then I looked, it's a tiny little boat. So these dudes were setting crab traps in a tiny little boat. Do you know what a mangrove is?
Yeah, it's a patch of trees.
Yeah.
In the middle of the water.
Yes. I thought it was like maybe an area in New York for gay people to hang out.
Ugh.
But I think that's a different grove.
Man.
Yeah.
Groves. I get it.
No, I think there's an actual thing I'm thinking of that sounds like that. Google that, Isaiah. Google, on that computer.
What do you want me to Google?
Google gay park outside
Park.
of New York that sounds like mangroves.
That'll come up.
Just do that. I'm guarantee it's going to be something that you're going to be like, oh, you're thinking of this. You can use that computer. You can do it on your phone. It's going to take forever. All right, let's continue this. You go ahead and Google it. I'm going to continue this story. And then not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying I think it's an area. That's where my brain went because I've heard this before. Yeah. All right. Faust said that, one of the fishermen said, Voss Krasinski, who was covered in mud, cuts, and insect bites, had explained that he had been lost for 4 days and survived by eating snails and had used his clothes for bits and pieces over the way. That was my Australian accent. Now, that part didn't... have you ever had snails, Stamos?
Better ate snails?
Yeah.
No, but I would have survived. I would definitely eat them.
It's called escargot. Escargot.
Yes.
And apparently, it's like a fancy dish.
It's a
in that New York area. Are you having problems with that? Did you give up?
I can't find anything right now.
Let's go to all right, listen, for you guys at home watching this, leave a comment. I know you know what I'm thinking about, and let Isaiah find it. We'll have people at home Google it. Okay. All right. Eating snails and used his clothes for bits and pieces over the way. What do you think that means?
What does that mean? Bits and pieces over the way?
Over the way. That's just some Australian accent thingy, right? Yeah. Like, put another shrimp on the barbie.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know what Barbie meant. I'm like, why would he put shrimp on this? Some chick named Barbie.
Barbecue.
But it's barbecue. See, I didn't know that the first time I watched Crocodile Dundee.
You do not
I didn't
know
put that
Australian.
together. No, I didn't. I keep looking at you because you looking at me, Isaiah. You find anything yet? Nope. Okay. All right. Oh, and Faust said, one of the fishermen said, it didn't make sense to us either, referring to the explanation for his nudity. He had a nest made up in the tree, and he was only a meter above the water. That's 39 inches above the water. And there were crocs in the water. So he's done well to survive. Can you imagine being out of prison for 4 days on the run, and you run to a place where there's crocodiles, and you decide to live in a tree above them, just 39 inches. Could you imagine that?
Well,
and then take your clothes off for bits and pieces over the way.
Whatever that means. But yeah, he was not. They could have come up and got him. 39
Maybe
inches.
he cut up his clothes as a way of. No, you don't need to clothes to catch a snail. You just pick them up.
Why would he cut his clothes off?
That part doesn't make sense. But let's continue. Maybe we can figure this out. One of the fishermen said, once we had seen how bad he was and how many cuts he had over him, and he was dehydrated and pretty weak, we thought we'd better get him in the boat. We thought he must have had a big night after New Year's and got lost and done himself a mischief in the bush.
Done himself a mischief. I've done myself some mischiefs.
Hey, you've done some mischiefs in some bushes.
You have too.
I sure have.
Done himself a mischief.
What do you think that means, mischief in the bush? Getting it on?
Went and passed out in the bush.
Found a lady and went to a bush and got it on?
Yeah.
Isaiah's still feverishly looking. Oh, Elliot.
I think the place you might be referring to was known as the Ramble.
The Rambles.
There you go.
That's nowhere.
It's the Rambles. I don't know why I got
nowhere near what we were talking
Rambles
about.
from Mangroves, but I like that Elliot took the time to really figure it out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Elliot.
Give that man a raise.
Has nothing to do with this story, but now we can continue. Either way, I'm down $902 this episode.
This episode.
This is not a good episode for me.
Total, since we started this, $915.
I want to go hide in the bush and do some mischief right now. Okay, so Faust said, Faust is one of the fishermen. He said, one of the guys that found him, said he stripped to his underwear and handed Voss Krasinski, that's the dude who was naked, handed him his shorts and a beer.
He had
as
beer?
The trio, yeah, dude, they're in Australia. They got Fosters down there everywhere. It grows on trees. That's probably why that dude hopped in a tree to grab a dang fresh Foster.
Yeah.
You get a fresh Foster off the vine, it's good stuff.
I bet.
You ever had Fosters?
No.
Really?
But I know it's an Australian. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Never had one.
That's the Australian word for beer.
Is it?
Well, that's their commercials. That's their ad.
Oh.
Which you won't be seeing the Super Bowl, by the way.
No, you won't. Not
with
this year.
Budweiser. And they got gigantic cans.
They're big cans. They're big cylinders. Yep.
They said he looked like he needed a beer, although he was in a bad way. An ambulance was waiting at a Darwin boat ramp when they arrived. Voss Krasinski was taken to a Darwin hospital where he was placed under police guard as he was treated for exposure. I feel like he was already exposed. I mean, he's half naked.
Yeah.
So let's treat him for nakedness. Police said Voss Krasinski had been free on bail. Okay, so he was free on bail after being charged with armed robbery, multiple aggravated assaults, deprivation of liberty, and stealing. What do you think deprivation of liberty means? Have you heard of this before as a crime?
I don't think that's a United States crime.
That sounds like a very Australian crime to
it's
me.
It's an Australian crime of some kind.
He was deprived of liberty. Now, I think what that means is he may not have his mental capacities. Like he might be a little crazy. Like he might be Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Like that means you can't really make decisions for yourself. Oh, wait. Isaiah's got something to say.
Deprivation of liberty means taking someone's freedoms away.
Right. Now, why would you do that? Maybe because they can't make decisions for themselves. Right? Google what... Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we might both be right there. Yeah. That's... I feel like someone needs to take my liberty away after I make decisions like this. Giving away $902.
Yeah.
That's okay. All right, let's continue. But he had cut off... Okay, this dude cut off his electronic monitoring device last week and attempted to evade police. And because he was hospitalized, Voss Krasinski was excused from attending court on Tuesday to face new charges of breaching bail and aggravated assault.
What an outlaw.
Breaching bail, I like that. Yes, Isaiah.
So deprivation of liberty can be used to take somebody's rights away when they have like dementia or Alzheimer's.
That's why I was thinking.
You were on.
What was that last one you said?
Yeah, and they're just basically reducing their independence.
You said Alzheimer's?
Yeah, Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's.
Wait, did I say that right?
No.
We don't know.
No, I know.
I think he
don't
said
say
it right.
we don't know. I know.
How do you say it?
Alzheimer's.
You
don't pronounce.
There's not.
It's not. First of all, it's not Alzheimer's. It's not Alzheimer's. It's not old-timers.
Oh, there's no T in all.
No, it's Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
But everyone says old-timers or Alzheimer's.
Yeah, they do.
It does sound like a fancy hipster beer.
He's got Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's.
He's got Alzheimer's.
I drink Alzheimer's because I'm not like you. I'm different. I'm alternative. Alzheimer's.
So it's Alzheimer's or what?
Alzheimer's.
Okay.
Alzheimer's.
So there's no T in.
Yeah. I don't think there's a T.
You put
in
a
there.
T in there. It's not even
That's
spelled
okay.
a T.
No, he got Darwin right and you didn't.
That's exactly right.
So, yeah, it's 50, you guys are breaking even right now.
Yep.
And you're not even wearing glasses. How about that?
It's just that Fred T. Ford knowledge.
Voss Krasinski will appear in a court in February. This happened in January, and this is one of them stories that fell through the cracks that we forgot to talk about because of the holidays and stuff. And I had to bring this up because I thought it was great. Voss said he decided against visiting Voss Krasinski in the hospital after discovering he had been wanted by the police. So, yeah, Australia, dude. I got to go down there. I got to visit. They got Fosters hanging on tree vines. They've got mangroves. They got dinghies. Okay, they've got deprivation of liberty.
And the pursuit of happiness.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
that's a saying.
I wonder if you get deprived of your liberty, are you allowed to continue to pursue happiness?
No, they've took that away. You're not allowed to do any of that.
So if they take away my liberty, they
take away-
automatically take away my pursuit of happiness.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't like
They
that.
they took it all.
I don't like that one bit.
You just have to climb up in a tree and naked at that point.
But it's pretty impressive that he did survive 4 days in a tree.
How did he have beer
Snails.
after 4 days?
No, he didn't have the beer.
Oh, the other guy.
The fisherman that found him 4 days later. You can't fish without beer.
No, it's
Yeah. I mean, they were setting
completely
crab
safe.
traps. They were in mangroves. They were in dinghies. They got to have a beer. So they had the beer.
Yeah.
I like that's the first thing they give him. They probably had water, too.
Well, I-
Get this man a beer.
Yeah, I'm sure
He's
that-
been in a tree for 4 days.
He was happy to see them, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Helped me.
Did you think my Australian accent was pretty good?
I can't decide. Is it Australian?
I think it's a little bit English.
Yeah, it's got a lot of.
It's hard to do Australian without going into a little bit of
Little
Cockney English, isn't it? Right?
It's like Crocodile Dundee like meets Winston Churchill.
Wow, that's not bad. Right, we got to get these
Right.
shrimps on the barbie to defeat the Nazis. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, well, listen. Darwin, Australia, the town might be small, but the news is huge. Thank you, the Alan Jackson. All right, well, I think it's time to play one of my favorite games. I got to come clean with the audience, though. It's a very honest show today. I'm honestly going to mail this check out, and I'm honestly going to tell you something about this man sitting right here. His last name is not Stamos. It is not John Stamos' little brother. We thought it'd be funny to say that because he kind of looks like him. His real name is Mark Hunt. And sometimes we like to go to Goodwill. And this segment's called Goodwill Hunting. And what we do is I'll go to Goodwill away from him, separate from him, and I'll buy a gift for $5 or less. He'll do the same. We'll exchange it on the show. And it has to make sense as to why we bought it. You understand? It's a game that we like to call Goodwill Hunting. Goodwill Hunting. Goodwill. Alrighty. What do you want to go
Alright.
first, or you want me to go
I
first?
think I went first last time. You go ahead.
All right. Well, I got something. Oh yeah. We put these gifts in boxes because we know the unboxing is a thing that people like to do. It's a trend. It's one of them hashtags that's out there. Unboxing. So we're gonna do a unboxing version. Oh my God, yours is heavy.
It is heavy.
Of this. Like what's in the box?
What's in the box? What happened to that?
What's in there?
What's in the box?
Installing
thing?
him so that he can play it. But that's fine.
It'll come.
Go on now. We're down one intern.
He can't do it all.
No, he's done a great job so far.
Yeah, he's killing it. We just get to sit and talk. He has to do all the work.
But yeah, so I don't know what's in. I mean, I do know what's in this box. He don't know what's in this box. I don't know what's in that box. But we're gonna un it.
Yeah.
But before I give it to you, it has to make sense, and I'll tell you why I got this for you. Well, I've known you for a long time.
Yes, you have.
We've been in many excursions together, many trips. We go camping from time to time.
Yeah.
And I've seen you without your shoes on. I know
Yeah.
what your feet look like.
Okay.
And I also know you're a hard-working man, and I've seen your hands. They got the calluses on them. You work hard because you're a blue-collar, hard-working, God-fearing American.
You got me tube socks or gloves.
And that's not what this is. That would be a good gift. But I've noticed something on your feet I want you to take care of. And I think this will do you right.
That'll help the feet, huh?
Yep, that's from me to you. and your feet. Got that at a Goodwill. What's in that box?
Goodwill in Hickory,
Yeah,
North Carolina. Okay.
that's right.
Oh, it's a pet egg.
Yeah,
Egg. So it
ped egg.
so it's one of these things it takes the calluses off of your feet.
Yeah, as seen on television.
Yeah.
That's been on TV before. That not this one, but there's.
It's a cordless electric callus remover. Motorized nano abrasion roller spins up to 2,000 times per minute,
That's
removing
right.
dry, calloused skin. I wonder if it works.
What do you think that nano part means?
I don't know. You want to ask Isaiah? He
I
knows
know what it
everything.
means.
Nano.
It just means tiny. Go ahead,
Okay.
open that thing. Let's see if it works.
You went all out on this.
I want you to see if I want you to pull your feet up here and use it, if you want to.
Okay. Well,
See
I'm
if it
doing
works.
that. We'll end the show on that, but I'm going to give you mine.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Well, I'm nervous about this because let me shut this down.
Yeah, because
That
this is heavy.
It's very heavy.
So you've been doing some yoga, DDP yoga.
I have. You've noticed.
You do it like every day, right?
Shout out Travis Mahaffey, DDPY Level 1 yoga instructor, DDPY instructor.
So and he's gonna
Also,
on
that
the
will be
cruise.
available on the cruise. Yes.
So-
Sorry.
You've been doing a lot of that. You're looking. I can tell a difference too.
Thanks, man.
I've noticed you're looking good.
I feel good.
But I've got something that you can add to your workout to wear.
Okay.
To add a little bit extra oomph to your workout, and
Just like spandex.
so I don't know if yoga builds a muscle or not. I don't know if it does or not.
Obviously.
Well, I mean, it probably tones, but I think you need a little something extra to add a little bit extra.
I see what you're saying.
A little bit of,
man.
I think this will help you gain some muscle mass.
Oh, look.
To go along.
Look
with
how much you were struggling and I'm not.
because you do yoga.
Because it's build muscle. Thank you, first of all. Go ahead and get them shoes off.
I'm going. You work.
Thank
that.
you.
You work that
for
I'm gonna
this.
Get ready for this.
I can't wait to see what's in this box. I always just in case.
Make it dramatic.
I can't find the what's in the box. Sorry.
Oh, this is heavy. What is this, dude? Hang on. There's two of them. Look at this. Oh, I remember these when these came out like in the 80s.
So yeah,
these are you strap these on your legs. I think these are too big for arms so far, but maybe a year from now.
Probably for me they'll fit, but not yours because you've been doing yoga.
Look at this.
So let's strap
That's
one
pretty
on.
heavy. I wonder how much this is.
I don't know. It's like it's got coin rolls in it. Penny rolls.
It does. Oh, look, you can pull these out.
So yeah, if it's too much weight for you, you can.
Oh,
lighten
yeah,
it up
you
a
can
little bit.
adjust.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like a damn roll of dimes right here.
I know.
Look at that.
If anything, you can throw that at somebody. And
Well, you could use it as a weapon.
Or
You're just like brass knuckles, but on the inside of your fist.
yeah,
Add a little extra power to it.
people used
Well,
to
thank
take
you.
quarter rolls and use it.
Now,
as,
I'll tell you, I'll put these on while you're trying your ped egg.
Okay.
Did you get your shoes off?
I got it off.
All right. Let's see if you can. Oh, it works. That's
It
good.
works. It already had batteries in it.
Good deal.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Look at this. Oh,
Feel
dude,
it?
I'm telling you,
You
I
should-
won't be able to use these right away, but I will do. I'm doing DDPY tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I will attempt some yoga stuff with these on.
Well,
I'll let you know how.
The whole time I was looking at you, I was so excited to try this. I didn't even hear anything you just said.
Oh,
This is
go
gonna
ahead.
feel
Go
great.
ahead. Look your wide shot. Oh, you know what? Not bad actually. That better than I thought. Oh no.
Bog it down.
Oh, there's dandruff. That's not. What is that white stuff coming off your feet? Oh no. Does
Feels
it
good.
tickle?
Yeah, feels good.
Let me see that.
Oh, I see white stuff.
It looks.
coming off.
Yeah, that's your callus, dude. That's the dead skin coming off. Thanks to the ped egg, you are now
Oh, put one in.
silky smooth as a
Let me see
baby's
it again
bottom.
One more time.
Go ahead. Get it right on the heel there if you can. Dude, honestly, your feet look better than I remember them. Have you done something? Have you been to did you get a mani-pedi?
No.
Let me see this. Hold still. Let me get right here. Yeah. So this is the part I was talking about.
Oh, that's rough around the edges.
Think of you're a dentist. Star Wars.
I love this. Oh yeah.
Sounds like a damn a blaster. Okay. Does that tickle?
Thank you.
That's
So
disgusting.
I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna have my daughter Ella.
Can you
work this tonight?
Was there, if I remember correctly, there was another little thing that came in there. There's like another little spinny thingy. Like there's the blue one up top, and I think there was a purple one, like an extra cartridge or an extra sort of abrasive spinny
I
thingy.
didn't realize that you could change out the rollers.
You could change it out, and I think that one
that one's a little
might
more-
even that's smaller to get between your toes.
This one's not as coarse as the blue one.
Not as coarse. Oh, that's the same size. You're right. Not as coarse.
Yeah.
Of course, it is just maybe it's for. Let me see that actually. Oh yeah. Oh no, that one might be more coarse. That one might hurt more.
Just a roll of sandpaper is all it is.
It's just sandpaper. Instead of going to these expensive mani-pedis that you don't ever go to, no should you. I got you that.
Thank you. I mean, I
$5.
do this like all over
at a Goodwill. Oh no! Don't. Did you just hurt yourself?
I think I just ripped my jacket.
I want to see. How about one of my interns come running in here real quick? Take this. Do you mind if Isaiah or Elliot attempt this mani-pedi, this ped egg?
Let's see.
By the way, it's not a real egg. It's ped egg. Isaiah, why don't you take this, and why don't you go back in there with this? Take your shoes off, or if I tell you what, I'll give you this check.
Oh,
okay. I will totally do a 180 on this Mitchell guy from Albemarle if you agree to put this on your nipples live on the show. If you can pet egg your nipples, I'll give you $902. I'm kidding. Just get out of here. Get out of here. I can't go back on my word. It's too late. You okay? Well, go. Get on. No, go over there and get on camera. Take your shirt off, and let's reward the ladies for sticking in here this long, for watching this long. You don't know what he's up to. This young man brings in
put it on my feet first, and then
feet wouldn't be funny. We've already done feet. We got to move on to something more extreme, and the most extreme thing I could think of was your nipples. And I've never seen them, and I'm okay with that.
And I changed the cartridge out for him. It's the new one.
Yeah, you got the softer one.
I got this. Yeah, it
that
won't be no
Stamos
problem.
gave you. I mean, if you look, you don't have to do this, but I remember you just said, "I'll do it just for fun," and I'm like, "Okay," and I got excited. But I know you're a kinky dude. I know what you look. This young man, you got me a shirt that says, well, "Go ahead."
Well, I was gonna say, or do you want to say what the shirt said on it?
Yeah, but I also want to add to what I've been doing. Oh no! Oh look! You gotta let Alan know. You gotta do the other nipple.
That shit hurt.
Shut that laptop. Shut the laptop. Shut the laptop. Shut the laptop. Close it. Okay. Oh God. Oh no.
Oh Lord.
Oh
Ooh.
no.
Why did you make him do that? I think he liked it. He did a little bit longer than I
Does
thought he
it
would.
tickle? Look at his face is red. Alan's shaking his head. Hey, what a trooper.
We should make him do something every week.
I don't know which one I like better today. Elliot for running and getting this dang pocket knife in under 6 minutes.
He learned her
Or
keep
Isaiah for basically sandblasting his nipples.
Sandblasting.
You know what I mean?
I love it. He'll do whatever,
What
man.
did that feel like? Did you actually touch your nipple with it?
Yeah, he bogged it down.
Did it hurt? Did it tickle?
It
Are
felt
you still
weird. It
processing?
felt weird. Like it wasn't. It didn't like hurt.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like
It hurt
It
so
didn't
much.
tickle.
Hurt so
Yeah.
much it felt good.
Well, everybody, that's what we do here on Country-ish. That's a fun little segment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's it called again? Goodwill Hunting! Goodwill Hunting! Goodwill Hunting! That's how we end it. We do it real fast. All right. What a fantastic show. I mean, this might be, I want to say, probably the best show for someone from Albemarle.
The most prosperous show we've done.
For one person.
Yes.
Yes. Could be the costliest show.
It is
that I've
definitely
ever
the
done.
costliest show.
This is the most expensive show I've ever done.
In your life.
Of Country-ish.
Yeah.
And it was well worth it because I'm glad you watched it. Now, if you liked it, please tell other people. You know, get out there, spread the word, and come back next week because
it may be bigger.
I got more of these.
There's more, and I'm not picking another one
We're
ever.
going to play it. And, you know, I'm on the road. Like I said at the beginning, My next gig will be in Omaha, Nebraska. I'll be at the Funny Bone this month, the 28th, 29th, and 30th. After that, I'll be heading to Naples, Florida at Off the Hook Comedy Club, February 4, 5, and 6. Then after that, Columbus, Ohio at the Funny Bone, February 12, 13, and 14. You can always go to jonreep.com to see all the tour dates. You can click on the shop, and you can buy $900 worth of things to help me out. If you want to, that'd be great. You can go to countryish.com. I'm still be a supporter. That would help. If you go to countryish.com, you can click on our support page. It'll take you to our Patreon page, and you can help us out. I'm doing cameos. That's digital, not digital. Well, I guess it is digital, but it's video messages. Cameo.com/Jon Reep. Ginger Beard Man, still on Amazon Prime. Ginger Payne, still out there on YouTube. I had a great time. I'm really liking this new setup.
I do too.
Yeah.
I feel closer to you. That's always a good thing.
That's right. Wow. What a love in this room tonight. Well, let me go ahead and wrap this puppy up. For Isaiah the intern, for Elliot the intern, for the Alan Jackson, for Marcus Stamos, I'm Jon Reep. Bicycle!
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on, dude.
Hey, everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh, wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you.
Yeah!
You're still here? Why don't you get out of here? I swear to